Imagine willingly stepping into a tube the size of a minivan, with no GPS, no escape hatch, and one single button controlling your fate. This is the story of the Titan submarine, a $250,000 ticket to visit the wreckage of the Titanic that ended in unimaginable tragedy. But what really happened 12,500 feet below sea level? Why did billionaires board a vessel made from carbon fiber and off-the-shelf gaming controllers? And most haunting of all, was it destined to fail from the very start? Stay with me, because the deeper we dive into this story, the darker it gets. Let's rewind. June 18th, 2023. 5 passengers board the Titan, an experimental submersible by OceanGate Expeditions, on a mission to visit the Titanic's remains at the bottom of the North Atlantic Ocean. Within 1 hour and 45 minutes of descent, they vanish. No signal, no radio, no contact. And here's where it gets disturbing. The Titan wasn't built like other submersibles. It didn't pass safety certifications. It wasn't even built entirely from metal. Instead, it was made from carbon fiber, a material that weakens under pressure over time. And it was controlled using a Bluetooth gaming controller, the kind you'd find in a teenage kid's bedroom. Seriously. Imagine betting your life at 12,000 feet on a device that can lose connection if someone nearby opens a microwave. But here's the part no one expected. People knew this was coming. In 2018, over 30 experts in the deep-sea exploration industry sent a letter warning OceanGate about potential catastrophic failure. Employees raised red flags too. One engineer was fired for questioning the design, but OceanGate's CEO, Stockton Rush, dismissed it all. He once said, "At some point, safety is just pure waste." Let that sink in. He believed regulations were getting in the way of innovation. But when you're 12,500 feet beneath the ocean, physics doesn't care about your innovation. It crushes you. And here's something that'll keep you up tonight. This wasn't even Titan's first dive. In previous missions, the vessel malfunctioned. Communication blackouts, buoyancy issues, sudden drops in power. One diver said Titan spun uncontrollably. Even worse, the hatch couldn't be opened from the inside. Once bolted shut, the crew was sealed in permanently. There was no emergency escape, no backup, no plan B. If anything went wrong, they were trapped in a steel and fiber coffin at the bottom of the world. Imagine hearing groaning metal around you, knowing it could collapse at any second, and there's absolutely nothing you can do. But here's the crazy part. People paid to do this. Why? For legacy, for status, for the thrill. The Titan wasn't even legally considered a submarine. It was labeled as an experimental vessel, which means no international safety inspections, no government regulation, no accountability. 4 days after it disappeared, the U.S. Navy confirmed an underwater implosion was detected minutes after the Titan lost contact. What does that mean? The pressure at that depth, over 370 atmospheres, crushed the sub instantly, in less than 30 milliseconds. The passengers likely never knew it was coming. No suffering, no panic, just gone. But this wasn't an accident. It was the end of a path filled with red flags that everyone chose to ignore. And the most terrifying part? OceanGate had plans to build a similar vessel to reach Europa, the icy moon of Jupiter. If that doesn't chill your spine, I don't know what will. So, what happens now? OceanGate has shut down its operations. But the questions remain. How did we allow ambition to override common sense? How do billionaires ignore science in favor of status? And how many other titans are out there? Experimental, unregulated, dangerous, waiting to take people to the edge of the earth or beyond? The ocean is vast and mysterious. But our greatest threat? It may not be the depths, it might be our own hubris. This was the story of the Titan submarine. But if this left you thinking, how could people ignore all those warnings? Wait until you see what happened when Trump imposed massive tariffs on China and how it sent shockwaves across the globe. Click the video on your screen right now